In 1871, Horatio Spafford was a prosperous lawyer and devout Christian. He and his wife Anna, a Norwegian immigrant, were living comfortably with their 4 young daughters in a north side suburb of Chicago. However, much as peace often signals an approaching storm, the entire face of the city would change as the Great Fire swept through Chicago that very year. Horatio had invested heavily in city real estate, and within a matter of hours, much of his personal fortune was reduced to ashes. The next 2 years brought a slow recovery. As Chicago underwent a rebuilding process, Spafford decided to give his family a fresh look at life, planning an ocean voyage to Europe for Anna and daughters Annie, Maggie, Bessie, and Tanetta, who ranged in age from 3 to 11 years. Active in evangelistic efforts at the time, the Spaffords also hoped to meet up with Dwight L. Moody, assisting him in the crusade he would be preaching in England. On the day of the family's departure, circumstances detained Horatio, so Anna and the girls were sent ahead, sailing from New York Harbor on the ocean liner SS Ville de Havre for the west coast of France. In the early hours of November 22nd, 1873, the massive French steamship would face disaster 1 week into its transatlantic journey. Amidst an atmosphere of warning bells, darkness, and confusion, the Ville de Havre collided with a Scottish 3-masted clipper named Loch Earn. The Ville de Havre sank to the ocean floor within 12 minutes. 226 people lost their lives. The crew of the crippled Loch Earn struggled to stay afloat as they scattered to rescue the perishing. Anna Spafford was discovered on a floating plank, unconscious and alone. Daughters Annie, Maggie, Bessie, and Tanetta had all drowned. An American cargo ship called the Tri-Mountain was able to rescue passengers from both ships. Soon after, the Loch Earn sank as well. 9 days later, Anna arrived in Cardiff, Wales. She cabled Horatio with a short, heartbreaking statement. "Saved alone. What shall I do?" After receiving Anna's telegram, Horatio immediately left Chicago to bring his wife home. On the Atlantic crossing, the captain of the return vessel called Horatio to his cabin, informing him that they were passing over the spot where his 4 daughters had perished. As a result, Horatio would write the glorious words to "It is well with my soul." Inspired by the loss of his 4 little girls, the hymn has proved to be a testament of hope, trust, and gratitude toward a merciful Savior, and in the many decades since, a lighthouse of sorts to the grieving.